Good evening, folks. So I'd like to bring this video to you because of the fact that this is something that we need to get ahead of very quickly. I guess this is going to say, this speaks for itself, but this has got to stop. Somebody needs to stand up against this. Here you go.
I know you're looking for more money from Congress for this vaccine campaign and for COVID funding going into the fall. How much of the supply of vaccines for these small children is there, and how many of the nation's kids will you be able to get vaccinated before you need more money from Congress?
Well, we'll get through at least this year. We do need more money, but we don't just need more money for vaccines for children eventually. We need more money to plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic. We have to think ahead. And that's not something the last outfit did very well. That's something we've been doing fairly well. That's why we need the money.
Well, okay, I've got two things to say about that. This never was an issue until they needed to start doing the selection process the way that they do, because that's the only way they can win. If they want to attempt another lockdown, they want people to conform and just do exactly what they say so they can do what they did in 2020, just like that, because they know they have no chance otherwise of any political legitimacy. None. The only way they can do it is if they do what they did like they did in 2020. And he almost messed up and said it's something when he says something we've been planning for a long time. Let me go back just for 1 second about maybe, I think right here.
And that's not something the last outfit did very well. That's something we've been doing fairly well. That's why we need the money.
Let me try that again here. So he's going to
We need
say,
a plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic. We have to think ahead. And that's not something the last outfit did very well. That's something we've been doing fairly well. That's why we need the money.
something we've been doing for fairly well. Something we've been doing for a long time. He wanted to say for a long time and stopped himself and said for a fairly well. All right, folks, I'm going to leave it up to you to share this video out. And I want you to speak out, and I want you to tell people that if you've got any hair on your hide, to not allow these people to try to lock us down again like they did in 2020. They don't ever need to do that again. So, it's up to you, folks. Thank you very much. God is in control.